Day 2 of Greiner's Verdict, A Life of Demi Greiner. And I am Demi Greiner. Welcome, everybody. So, as I was waiting for my coffee to get ready, I was kind of thinking to myself, have you ever had this thought in your mind, in your head, that you were born kind of where you don't belong? And I know it doesn't make any sense because, being born where you don't belong, it's just a human concept for people who don't like where they live or they don't like their family or whatever. But I legitimately feel like I was born in a place I don't belong, because the things I like have legitimately nothing to do with the place I live in. It's crazy. Like, no one in my family likes the stuff that I like. Or at least not with the intensity that I like these things. So, for example, I'm very prompt to being creative and doing these types of things like podcasting and music and writing and stuff like that. Overall creative stuff. I love doing all sorts of creative stuff. And honestly, I don't know anybody in my family that also enjoys this stuff at least as thoroughly as I do. And it kind of makes me think, what, why was I born here and why was I born into this family? Not that I hate my, Zeus bless my grandfather for taking care of me for so many years and allowing me to have a ceiling above my head and not live off in the streets. But yeah, I mean, that I know, there's really no one in the family that has sort of like this, I don't know what to say, like this link with creativity and music. Like, there's a cousin of mine, but I only knew about her until like a few years ago. And I don't even know her actually, because I only added her on Facebook and I've eventually found out that she was a singer because she posted pictures of that. So it's kind of like, I don't even know. I don't know. But, the thing is, obviously what I'm talking about, it's something that comes with age and comes with growth, and it's something that you develop with time. Obviously, the taste that I had for music and specific genres and stuff developed over time. So it's not like, because obviously when I was younger, I liked what my grandparents liked, because I was listening to that all the time. But obviously when I grew older, I started developing my own music taste. So yes, but over here, I hate where I live. I really, really hate where I live, because there is nothing for me to do. There is no one for me to go out with. It's so boring. And if I go out, there's no one to keep a decent conversation with, because all people care about here is football or soccer for Americans, for Americans. And it's just like, dude, I don't know. One of the greatest times for me, or where I actually felt amazing, was in England. Man, I felt like I was home, honestly. I don't know if that's because my last name is Brito, but I honestly felt like I was home, because going to the pub in the neighborhood, meeting people that enjoyed music probably as much as I did, or even more. And not only that, but also the fact that knowing people that were people were inserting coins into the digital jukebox that they had in the pub, and they were requesting Queen and Led Zeppelin and Metallica and Thin Lizzy and Rolling Stones. And this was amazing. This was such a fresh experience. And don't get me wrong, obviously in Portugal, there's other places like this. There's places like this for you to listen to music, or to alternative music, or to classic rock music and stuff like that, but not here. Not here, not even near here. That is the problem. Like, where I live in the radius, it's literally just places filled with the most popular, typical, annoying shit that you can possibly think of. And that's it. And it's so frustrating, you know? Like, I really want to be able to sustain myself leaving this place. I want to get out of this place as soon as possible. You know what I mean? I want to be able to just go out, and even if I'm not going out to meet people or to just like socialize, just going out to sort of enjoy some good time of music and enjoy. And I'm not even talking about concerts or anything, because, you know, concerts are good, festivals are great. I'm not saying otherwise, but I'm just talking about, like, I just want to go out, drink a few beers, and just listen to some good music. You know, no strings attached, just enjoy some good classic rock or some jazz or some blues or something like. Actually, now that I remember, I just remembered there's actually a place close by, but it's not as close as you might think. It's still a little bit far from where I live. But yeah, I just really want to get out of here, you know? I want to get out of here. But, you know, it is what it is. Anyways, let me think what you guys, what is your opinion on this? Like, do you also feel like you were born in a place where you don't actually belong? You feel like you want to also get out of your either, you know, place or country or region or whatever? And let me know so in the comments. I think this thing has comments, possibilities for people to post there. Now that's awkward because I have no idea. Anyways, if you don't have comments in the platforms that this is going to be available, you can contact me at Dead Meat Grind 6 on Twitter. You can follow me and you can contact me there. You can send me a message and just say that you listen to the podcast and you want to have a chat. I'm down for it. And just look for Dead Meat Grinder on social media. Then, you know, you're probably gonna find me. It's not really that difficult. Anyways, thank you guys very much for listening. This was day 2 of a life of Dead Meat Grinder, just day life. I don't know. I'm just rambling at this point. Anyways, thank you guys very much for listening. If you listen to this point, I thank you very, very, very much. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.